Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and in today's video, you see the title, we are going to be speaking about Coi Leray, and just something I noticed and I wanted to speak on. If you're interested in her, female rap, pop, conspiracy theories, trending topics, my unpopular opinions, whatever I feel like getting into for real, go on ahead and subscribe, and let's get into this video. Okay, y'all, so I wanted to talk about Coi Leray really quick because I happened to see something when I was scrolling through social media the other day, and it looked like something about her leaving her label. So basically, the post that I saw was saying that Coi Leray was now independent, and I was like, oh, because I've been keeping up with Coi Leray, even though I don't listen to her music like that. I've been keeping up with Coi Leray and like what she's doing musically, how she's been, just different things generally that's going on with her, what she tweets, what she posts. I watch all the rap girls and I like Coi Leray a little bit. I don't like her musically, but I think she's a cute girl. Um so, she had posted that she basically was going independent now, and I was like, "Oh." And as far as I knew, Coi Leray was attached to a major record label, and then she had moved labels another time and everything like that. So, let me show the post that she put up. Okay, so I guess this is what Koi posted. She said, "I'm officially an independent artist. Time for new music. Shout out to the Koi Pond. Couldn't do it without you. I'm so effing happy, Koi." Okay, so I found this really interesting because, I don't, I'm not in the music industry, but I keep up with like what I've heard and seen and understand for, labels and certain contracts to be like. And normally you're signed to X amount of album deals or X amount of years that you're attached to, a record label. And then once you've fulfilled your contractual obligations to that label, you either sign a new deal with them if you want to sign on for like more albums, more money, a bonus, whatever you're going to do, or you can, I guess, leave the label because you fulfilled the contractual obligation that you have. So this is my thing, right? With Koi, we know Koi, but we don't know her to, be this mainstream breakout artist at this point. She's had her mainstream moments. She's had, Big Purr and that couple other songs that she's had that have put her into a mainstream spotlight. She's had hits. I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh, she hasn't had any hits. She had that Players record at the time that went up for her, but she hasn't had anything in a long time, like a long time. I don't remember what's the last poppin' song that she had. Was it Players? Y'all remind me. I don't know. Like I said, I don't listen to Koi, but she hasn't been that relevant musically in a second. So I'm like, okay, with the label situation, I don't know if Koi like fulfilled her contractual obligations with the label or if she was dropped because she's independent now, but is it because she was dropped or is it because she just left the label? Usually the label doesn't release you just whenever you want based on if you want to leave. It's either you fulfill the contractual obligation that you have, you buy yourself out, or you're dropped. You know what I'm saying? A couple of different options. Um so I speculate, and then some people online speculate that Coi Leray was probably dropped. I'm not saying she was because I don't know. I'm not in her contract. I'm not all up in her business in terms of if I know for sure. But that's just my speculation. That's just my gut feeling because Coi Leray hasn't put up the music, the stats, the numbers, the anything. She went on tour. But she went on, I'm pretty sure, with Janae Aiko and someone else, or if it was just Janae, I don't know. Let me know. She went on tour with someone. It wasn't an independent tour. You know how like Lotto is on tour right now. It's her tour. And then, Megan went on tour, Nikki, any other girls who plan on going on tour. Koi didn't have that. She went on a tour, but it wasn't like her tour with her music and, where she's going to be bringing out artists to help her on the tour and like, bringing out openers and no. It wasn't like that. So Koi isn't really in a position to where I feel like she left the label by her own, you know what I'm saying? Like on her own. I don't think that that's how that happened. Just an educated guess. But honestly, independence, Koi being independent, I don't think that's bad for her given, what was really happening with her on the label. She might have gotten a little bit of help with like maybe music videos in terms of funding and, looking a little bit better than if she were to be independent, paying for it herself. There are certain things that I'm sure she got perks wise from the label that she, wouldn't have on her own. However, I think for Koi in the stage of her career being that she's not really, moving too much weight musically, I think her doing it on her own would be fine. I mean, maybe she'll feel better, feel freer, feel, less pressure doing it independently. I've always said this. Even, I'm not an artist and, as far as music goes, I feel like I'm an artist for sure, in different ways, but not musically. But I always said that if I was an artist musically, I would never want to sign to a major record label. Yes, the perks that come with that and the extra money and the extra resources that come with being attached to a label is cool, and I think that that would be a nice help to me. However, there's a lot of pressure that these artists are under when they are, attached to mainstream record labels. The expectation, the money. These people have to feed people's families. If they're not making money as major artists attached to these record labels, the people who are working underneath this label aren't getting paid. Their families aren't being fed. You know what I'm saying? Their success, them being successful is, indicative if the label is successful. These people eat off of these major artists' success. So if they're not bringing in any numbers, if they're not constantly performing at a high level, then the label isn't getting any money. You know what I'm saying? They have to make money off of these people that they sign. So I feel like it's, a great pressure, being signed to a major record label and the expectations that you have. And then also all of the hands are inside of this pot. What type of music you need to make, the looks you need to have, the features you need to do, the brand's endorsement. Everybody is telling you at the label what to do in order to be the most profitable for them. You know what I'm saying? Creatively, what you need to do to appeal to TikTok, to appeal to this, to appeal to that, to da 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 da. There's so many people telling you how you need to be, how your art needs to sound, how you need to look, how you need to present, how you need to da 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 da. That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, you get a lot of perks as far as what they're offering you, but that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never want to be, because I would feel stifled. I would feel like everything that I'm, everything is being controlled. Everything is being, woo, bitch, excuse me. Everything is being like, I have a high pressure and expectation on me to perform. This music stuff, it's up and down. You're not going to always put out a hit every time. You're not always going to put out a hit album, a hit song, a hit back to back. It's up and down. It fluctuates. You can have a really good era and then a really bad one that nobody really vibed with. So for a major label to be so dependent on your success, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of like anxiety and shit. So, me, if I was an artist, I'd want to be independent. 100% independent, to where it's like, okay, I'm paying, for my costs up front, yes, for different things that I need, but I'm not having to worry about paying back a label for an advance. I'm not having to worry about, I'm going to pay the couple of people that I hired, my manager, whoever else on the side that I hired, and I only got to worry about paying them. I don't got to worry about feeding everybody at the damn labels. You know what I'm saying? Families and shit. So, I'm happy for Koi, even though Koi, some people might be dragging Koi and being like, oh, she's a flop because she could have potentially been dropped for the label, from the label. But she probably was. She probably was dropped. But the thing is that, maybe if she was dropped, she probably was sad about it initially, maybe. But at this stage, she seems happy. She seems like, okay, I'm independent. She has more control over her career. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully she's inspired to put out some good music and put out some music she really wants to put out, and that it resonates with her and other people. Cuz I mean, like I said, she's a cute girl or whatever, but I don't vibe with her music. There's a couple songs I like from her, but nothing crazy. So hopefully some good things come of this. I'm happy for her, cuz honestly at the end of the day, I would want to be independent before I'd want to never would I ever sign to a major record label. My opinion, it's a trap. Yeah, you get the who is texting me, bitch. Uh I'm sorry, I'm recording a video. I'm like, who's texting me? Um Honestly, it's like you get the success, you get the people, you get the attention, the props, the push being signed to these major record labels. But it's like, but there's too many hands in the pot. There's too many people trying to tell me what to do, bitch. No. Waiting on me to drop albums and waiting on me to drop singles and waiting on me to make hits and stuff like that. Girl, bye. No. I want to be in control of my own career like 100%. You know what I mean? So I'm happy for Coi. Y'all let me know if y'all looking forward to Coi. I'm not looking forward to nothing, but I keep my eye on her, so I'll keep my eye on her. But anyway, that's it for this one, y'all. I was just talking about Coi because I noticed that, and yeah, let me know what you think about Coi and her being independent now. Very interesting. And that's it for this one. Love you down, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.